Hi guys, my name is Tanvi Dikshit. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here in Bangalore and I'm out and about to experience something really unique. This is the first time ever I'm going to be experiencing salt therapy. Okay, I'm at this place called Salt World and they have two extremely interesting therapies. The first is the salt cave and the second is a sensory deprivation salt float. Okay, I've heard so much about these therapies and I've been wanting to try them out for so long, and today finally I have the chance to do that. Now this is the whole setup. This here right behind me you have the salt cave, which actually mimics the actual salt caves found in Eastern Europe. The salt cave therapy is supposed to have a lot of health benefits. It helps you with skin disorders, allergies, respiratory distress, and a lot more health benefits. And on the other side of the setup, they have the sensory deprivation flotation tank, which is also supposed to help with your anxiety, stress, and just your overall health. The sensory deprivation tank is actually designed to mimic the Dead Sea from Jordan to actually give you those kind of healing properties. I am super pumped to try out those therapies. So while I wait for them to set up the tank, I'm going to browse through some products that they have on sale, and then let's get floating. So at Salt World, they also have a bunch of products. You can see the display over here. They have Himalayan pink salt powders, they have salt crystals, they have bath salts, which have some amazing flavors. They have lavender, rosemary, eucalyptus, and their signature flavor, which is ylang ylang bergamot. And you also have soaps?
We also have Epsom salt.
Epsom salts, okay. And I can also see the lamps. These are the lamps, right? Salt lamps. Okay, so I'm about to go in for my salt float therapy. So this is the entire setup, okay? You can see first, before you go in for the therapy, you're supposed to take a quick shower, and this is the actual float tank. You can see it's already been filled up with salt water. Now this water has Epsom salts. They provide you with a towel, there are tub lights, there is a sound system, and they have a light button and a panic button. So once you get inside the float, you can kind of ease it out and be at your own comfort level, and whenever you feel comfortable you can switch off everything and then just stay with your own thoughts. I am very excited to try this out. Before going into the float tank, you're supposed to completely cover your ears, plug your ears with these earplugs, because you don't want the salt water to enter your ears and get it deposited over there. So you have to completely plug in your ears with these, and you also have to take a shower. You have to completely clean your body, because this salt water is going to be filtered and recycled and used for other people, right? So you don't want to get any filth inside the water. So I'm going to plug in my ears, I'm going to take a shower and then get in the float. I am about to get into the salt float. Now you are actually supposed to do this completely naked, but obviously I can't show this on camera. So I'm first going in my swimsuit. Excited, let's do this. My God, this was so relaxing. It was mind-blowing. Cannot even. Okay, so the first 10, I want to say 15 minutes, I was kind of still trying to figure out. I was scared to even switch off the tub lights. I was like, okay, what is happening? This is also weird because all of your senses are literally deprived of any stimulation. Like no smell, no taste, nothing to see. you can't hear anything, like every sense is completely blocked out. So it was so weird in the beginning, like 10-15 minutes, and then at one point I switched off the lights and I let go, and oh my god, like I cannot even explain. I didn't even realize how that 1 hour just flew past me. It's unlike anything I've experienced ever in my life before. After my ultra relaxing salt float session, they've served this really refreshing lemon and mint drink. It's so refreshing, I can actually taste the freshly ground mint leaves in it. So I'm about to go in for my salt cave therapy now, and I have to basically cover my hair and my feet so that nothing inside is contaminated. So I'm just doing that, and then we're going to go inside the salt cave and relax. So I'm in my second salt therapy for the day. I'm sitting inside this beautiful salt cave right now. Salt cave therapy, as I told you before, is supposed to help out with a lot of respiratory illnesses, and just it's overall really good for your health. And just the vibe of the salt cave is so like meditative. Like it's a perfect place to sit and read a book, or just sit and meditate, or even take a nap if you really feel like it. So it feels very relaxing in here right now. So I have the founder of Salt World, Deepti, with me here. Hi, Deepti.
Hi, Tanvi.
So can you tell us a little bit about the concept of Salt World, when it was started, how it was born, and just the overall concept?
Okay, so actually the Salt World is a wellness initiative which has, as of now, we have two therapies. One is the salt cave therapy and the other one is the flotation therapy. So what happens in the salt cave is it detoxes your respiratory system. It is a mimic of original salt caves which is there in Eastern Europe. You just got to sit inside the salt cave and you just have to inhale the salt particles and relieve from various respiratory ailment. Starting from snoring till the chronic asthma or any kind of respiratory ailment can be relieved using this therapy.
Wow, okay.
So it is like from 6 months to any age a person can take it. Just that you have to be seated here. This is a room which is around 3.5 tons of pure sea salt is covered in this room. So just to keep the place sterile, we have the salt around. So when you are inhaling the salt, that is the pharmaceutical grade salt which you will be inhaling. There is a special device called halo generator which grinds the salt particles and disperses inside this cave. So that is the actual therapy where you will be inhaling that particular sodium chloride. So it is 100% pure sodium chloride where there is no additives in it. So that it is better just to ensure that there is no additives in it.
It's pure completely.
Pure, yeah.
I can feel it on my breath, like on my tongue also. I can feel that there's like salt in the air.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the float therapy?
Yeah, flotation is a therapy which has a Dead Sea concept. So there is a lake which is in Jordan where you just lie down in the water and you float. So here it is we are mimicking the same concept with Asia's largest float tank where a couple can also enter into it, but intimate partners, because there is no clothes that you will be wearing when you are in the float tank.
Right.
So that's all about sensory deprivation. You deprive all the senses from you and then you will be basically meditating because all the senses get deprived. You will start thinking about yourself and within yourself basically.
You'll go inward.
Yeah, you'll go inward because there is nothing to poke you and then make you to listen to something, or there's no diversion basically. So that helps you to get into that meditative state much faster than doing in a traditional way. So this helps for people who are in the meditative line, as well as people who want to focus on their their vision, goals and things like that. Even the founders from many companies have come here to declutter their mind and then get into their own work and focus on their work. So basically the top level management and also the founders and creative people, they have to balance that right brain left brain balance and all happens when they are in the flotation posture. So this is the main thing. And even the pregnant ladies, they will feel weightless. That is a boon for them to feel weightless.
Because there are very few, these kind of salt therapy centers in India, like very
it's
few.
rarely found, and that is the main reason why we have chosen to do this particular thing. And I would like to take something across which is impactful and promising, and that is the reason the salt world is born out.
Oh, that's amazing. Like, this is a very unique concept, and like the way you guys are executing it is also a pop. And like, after experiencing the therapies, it's just been amazing. I mean, the sensory deprivation especially was, you feel so like centered, you're only within yourself, like you said. There's absolutely no external stimulation or distraction. So
and even if you want to think about your skin being like glowing effects also will happen after the float session, because the magnesium sulfate does its own work by pulling out all the pain from your body. People who have fibromyalgia and sciatica pain and all these problems also, they tend to take this therapy so that within a session also they'll see a much difference in the pain levels. So and people who have the swelling legs and arthritis, all these problems, they see that there's a good response on after a session also. And it's not just for the mind, it is for the whole body, mind and soul. This flotation therapy will be a boon for everyone.
So guys, that was my experience trying out the unique salt cave and sensory deprivation salt flotation therapies. I had a lot of fun trying these out and I felt extremely relaxed. Do try out any of these therapies if they are available in your city, and leave a comment, let me know if you enjoyed them. Also, let me know if you have any recommendations for such unique therapies, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.